Oh, hey everyone. So, we all know about Francis Dave, right? You know, that antagonist from Shorts Wars who got beat up by 8 YouTubers at the end of the series? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, what are you doing? Go check out Shorts Wars! This video spoils things from Season 2 onwards, so feel free to come back to this video after you're done watching Peak. Well, as you all probably know if you've seen my content long enough, he makes my blood boil, like, really bad. Since I always struggled with explaining my complete thoughts on him without resorting to crushing out on my community tab, I settled on doing a way more fun option, a tier list! And another cool thing, this is also my 100th video. Yippee! Consider this as a special of some sort. After all, I did mention FD a lot, so I guess this is like a final send-off. Alright, so how will this work? I gathered all the written Dr. FD logs that I could easily find, and I'll be ranking them based on how much they make me angry and wanting to punch something. I'll be ranking them in order of appearance, since I just kinda don't feel like ordering them, to be honest. So, what are the tiers I'm going to be ranking the logs on anyway? Well, from the bottom to top we have, Stop Yapping, I Don't Care. What the hell? Are you out of your mind? In the final tier, I am this close to punching the everlasting crap out of you, and I'll have no remorse. So, let's begin, and I hope I don't lose my sanity again. Oh boy, this will be fun. Log number 1. And we are off to a great start. Alright, so he starts off yapping how he's obsessed with the concept of evil twins. I'm already considering putting this in the what the hell tier, because he's absolutely out of his mind. I also find it funny that he states how he was mocked by the scientific community, because it's just genuinely for a good reason. Then he expresses how he hates being a family doctor, which is just so ironic. I honestly can't help but laugh at him. Like, does he know that if he didn't have an insane idea and a method to pursue it, he wouldn't end up like that? Probably not, because of his huge ego. Oh yeah, then he mentions how the boss will be the 3rd child he's going to experiment on. Hey, wait a minute! Yeah, just casually mention that you didn't most likely just abuse one child. You did it to 3 of them like it's no huge deal. And the fact the last sentence implies that the first 2 children died, or worse, like, excuse me? You could have experimented on any other people. Like, trick them into being experimented for all I care. But you settle it on doing it on freaking children? You know children aren't fully developed, right? That probably messed up your experiments. What were you thinking? You were so full of yourself, you don't really care. Oh my goodness. I am this close to punching the everlasting crap out of you, and I'll have no remorse. Tier. Log number 7. And I thought things would get better. Oh wow, what a handful. So, if you somehow didn't pick it up, this log is referring to when the boss snuck out to find Johnny when they were 12. First off, the fact that Boss was isolated for 12 years at this point says a lot. Second of all, if he didn't even want to make contact at all. What the hell? Even though we don't know what could have happened during this time, it's safe to say that FD used this as an advantage to teach Boss a warped sense of reality and right from wrong. Which, if I try to think of examples to prove my point, I don't think I could, because this is making me really uncomfortable. Oh, and the worst part is, I'm good at visualizing. Oh, God, I don't want to picture what happened for 12 plus years. Are you out of your mind? Tier. Log number 6. Oh, finally. He's just back to yapping about his insane motives. Yeah, it still makes me mad, but I'm just annoyed simply because I don't like hearing what this guy has to say. The first of many logs to be put in the Stop Yapping, I Don't Care tier. Log number 5. Okay, he's doing some messed up stuff here. Yippee. He's mostly yapping again, so I can't really say much. Well, that is until I figured out that the boy he's probably referring to is the boss. Which just, man, I can't do this anymore. Also, the statement about 2 souls isn't foreshadowing, right? Right? What the hell? Tier. Log number 9. Alright, it's back to yapping. I'm just still annoyed. Like with log 3, I don't really have much to say. Stop yapping, I don't care, tier. Man, this is going pretty well. The last few logs haven't made me that angry. Hopefully the next log I have to rank doesn't ruin this. Log number 8. What did I just say? What did I just say? Where do I even begin? So first off, the first sentence implies that if there was way more harsh before the boss met Johnny, which is messed up and only proves my previous points. Then the third sentence. So you're telling me that you still didn't want the boss to escape? Excuse me? So then you decide to teach him? Well, if I know anything about you according to your previous logs, you'll use that to your advantage. So then you don't really care that the boss doesn't like what you're doing, like, at all? Then you have the audacity to say he was a great student because he followed your instructions even when he was showing anger towards you? Buddy, do you have any clue why that could be the case? Maybe it's because of your, I don't know, practically abusive mannerisms by isolating from human contact and telling him about the cloning machine? That's just practically illegal since it's like child labor, and it's very dangerous. Oh, and the last sentence. The implications from that one line alone really disturb me. There is no positive connotation about that. Man, that explains why boss has those wacky vocal cords and a giant eye patch. And some other scars we probably haven't seen again yet, but would make more than enough sense. What the hell? And this goes to punching the everlasting crap out of you, and I'll have no remorse, tier. Log number 10. Dude. Wasn't his facility underground? I mean, I guess if you had to go get materials or something, but the pandemic doesn't even matter. Like, whoa, what a joke this guy is. Anyways, he's back to yapping. Wahoo. Stop yapping, I don't care, tier. Log number 3. Okay, so it sounds like he's being remorseful. What? He does not care. He does not want to redeem himself because he basically accepted the fact that he'd get along with the devil in the last sentence. Man, his ego is that huge. He knows he's a piece of crap and doesn't care. What the hell, tier? Log number 2. This is basically just log 3, but worse. I legit don't care about what he has to say. His anything for progress motivation just makes me really mad. He could just justify whatever he did by using that as an excuse. I know this is how he's supposed to be written, but thinking about him in a what if this character was a real person sense kind of makes this trait of his a lot worse. What the hell, tier? Oh, thank gosh I'm almost done with this. Log number 11. Ignore Royal Proto's hand in the upper right corner. I screenshotted this from the court case live stream. Man, I just don't know what else to say. I guess the death eludes me now line goes kinda hard. The writing nerd in me really likes that. Stop yapping, I don't care, tier. Okay, so there's one log left. The last few haven't caused me much pain, so maybe I can end this off without feeling really infuriated? Log 15. Of course it had to be this last one. Of course it had to! The latter half of this one really freaking disturbs me. The heck you mean? He will be the key to his undoing. Excuse me? Are you dead? Serious? You're telling me this whole time part of his plan was to screw over the boss? What the hell? What kind of Shakespeare tragedy is this? And of course he says anything for progress as his final words. It just... almost, Dave! What a joke! I am this close to punching the everlasting crap out of you, and I'll have no remorse, dear. Finally, the tier list. It's done. I don't have to just yell my lungs out because of that stupid man anymore. I guess I'm just really passionate about these logs. Or I have passionate hatred. Overall, I think they are a great storytelling device, which is really awesome. I was able to get insight onto this dude from just a few sentences, which is pretty neat. So, great job, Pack. Oh, and shout out to Bam for all the voice acting him too. His delivery was really good. Thank you for watching this silly video I made. I came up with this idea a few weeks ago, and I didn't actually think I was going to get through with it. Yet, here I am. I know I voice my opinions on this dude a lot, so this video is kind of a way to do it in a more creative format. Bye!